Okay, so I've got that back on the frame. It's starting to look a bit more like a yard scraper now. I've just got the end wings to put on. Here they are. So let's see how we get on with those then. A bit like when I was using the bolts on the other one, I've left the washers off for now just to be able to get the nuts up, because until I've got a few tightened up, the bolts won't reach. Well, it's going on quite well, quite pleased with this. So I'm never quite sure whether I'm going to have to undo some of the bolts later, because there is a degree of flexibility in the holes on the rubber that allows things like this to slide along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one up. And then I will then try and put this on here. Okay, so I've got the temporary fix on here, but I'm just lifting this up to try and line that up on there. And the biggest problem I'm getting is getting these holes here. You can see there, they're supposed to line up with there. So can't get a bolt through there at the moment. That one seems okay, a bit bizarre. It's the angle I'm twisting on. So what I might try and do is bolt this wing on here first of all, and then try and lift the rubber to it. That's one way of doing it. Let's see how we go. Okay, so I just had a genius idea, which was actually just do these wings up just on that bit, and I can see here that the holes don't line up anywhere near where the bolt holes are, which is not great. And there's a couple of things I can do. I think firstly I can undo these bolts here and pull that along, because they're obviously got a bit of slack in them. That'll give me another centimetre or so, and then as I lift it up, the holes will go more towards the rubber, so we'll try something like that. Okay, so for the last 10 minutes I've been sort of experimenting with getting this in wing on. I've undone that, played around, but actually here's what I did earlier. And like all these programs you see on TV, they don't actually do it as they go. What they do is they do a trial run, and then they come back and say, oh, this is how you do it. Well, that's my trial run, and I realised really the secret again to doing things is having some longer bolts. not ones that you finish up with, but ones that you actually need to just keep you going. And what I did on that one there, is thread those through there, and then as that pulls up, it pulls it through, pulls that up with it, and I can just put a nut on there to hold it while I start tightening from that end and pulling it all in. Now it's not easy for me to do this while I'm actually filming. We'll see how we get on. I'm going to set this up and show you what I did. Okay, so you can see I just had a bit of a struggle there to get that up on there. But all I've managed to do is tack it on really with one bolt at the top. But if it's anything like what happened before with the other side, what I can do is I can put some bigger bolts through here just to pull it in. Okay, and it's all about just really pulling that tight. As I pull that tight, this gap then will close up, and the shorter bolts that are supposed to go in there, these little short ones, obviously you can see that's no good at the moment, will then be able to fit in. I'll be able to put them in that side, bolt them up. But if I start with something like that, if I then thread it through the hole, which I'll try and do in a minute, I can tighten, as I tighten these up, put some more in and work my way down.